Hi guys, today we're gonna make a salad, my favorite salad from when I was your age. It's called a carrot and raisin salad. But before we can begin, we're going to need to wash our carrots and peel our carrots. So let's take a minute here and look at all of this stuff that I have out in front of me. So you guys know that this is a grater. We use graters like this at school when we make our yummy potato and cheese soup. So most of you have used this. We have our knife. We have a peeler. And I know most of you have done the lesson where we peel carrots already at school. So this will be just kind of like a refresher for you. This will be the bowl that we will put our salad in. This is our garbage bowl. This is what I'm going to wash my vegetables in. And this is very special. We're going to cut the tops off of our carrots and we're going to put them in this water and set it in a sunny window, and soon some sprouts are going to come out the top and you guys can put them in dirt in your house and have a nice house plant. So let's get started on our carrot and raisin salad. I've already filled this up with some cool water to wash my carrots with. Okay, so now I'm going to very carefully take my knife and I'm going to cut about an inch off the top of my carrot so we can try to regrow it. One. This is a big old carrot. Okay. So we're going to want to put these in a nice sunny window when we're done, and it might take a little while, but you'll start to see some green coming out the top, and once you see that, you can put it in the dirt, and you'll have a beautiful houseplant. Okay. I'm going to get my garbage bowl ready here so that I can peel my carrots into my garbage bowl. One done. Number two. Carrots are really fun to peel because you can make such a long movement with your hand and get one big peel off in one movement. 2 carrots peeled. Now I get to use my grater. And if you look at the grater, this side of the grater is called a zester. And this side is a slicer. This is a grater. And this is teensy tiny grater. And what we're going to do is we're going to use the big part of the grater to grate our carrots. I like to start with the big end. And you're going to want to hold tight your grater down like this. careful with your fingers as you get down close to the grater. And then as you get down very close to the end here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a little snack because it's difficult to grate to the very end of the carrot. And we will have enough carrot for our recipe with what I've done. So I'm going to take a nice little bite of my carrot there. Reach in, okay. And this is my bowl for my salad. I'm going to grate my next carrot. Ooh, it's hard work. So my grater got full of carrot, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my carrot that I've grated and I'm going to put it into the bowl. And I can see inside my bowl that I have enough carrot for my salad. So I'll go into the kitchen and I will wrap this up. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to clean up my mess a little bit and get some other ingredients that we're going to need for our salad, and I'll meet you back here in 2 minutes. Okay. Hi guys! So we are here to make our carrot raisin salad, and I know that we're going to need some hot water for this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my kettle from my stove and I'm going to get it ready with some hot water. And by the time we need this hot water, the kettle should be whistling. So this is a part that you're going to need some help from your mom or your dad because the water is very hot and I would not want you to hurt yourself. So I'm going to turn this on, and by the time we need it, it should be whistling at us. So let's go on over to our setup over here and see what we need. Okay, so before we begin, I wanted to talk to you guys. You guys have learned your fractions. You've learned your quarter, 1/4, your half, that's 1 out of 2 pieces. So those are some things that we're going to need to know to read our recipe. So I want to take our recipe and I want to look at this. We have our carrot raisin salad. 1/4 a cup of raisins. 1/4 a cup of hot water, which we have on the stove getting ready. 1/2 cup pineapple tidbits. 1 TSP. So TSP is an abbreviation for teaspoon of honey. We're going to talk about those abbreviations here in just a minute. 1/2 TSP or teaspoon of rice wine vinegar. 1/4 TSP or teaspoon of kosher salt. And 2 cups shredded carrots. Okay, so let's begin. So our water should be getting ready here in just a minute. But first, we're going to look at this. So this is a word, a long word. So an abbreviation means shortening of a word. This word says tablespoon. And a lot of times when you're reading recipes, you're going to see the abbreviation or the shortened version of this word. And it's TBS for tablespoon. TBS is the abbreviation for tablespoon. Here's another long word we have written up here, and this word says teaspoon. The abbreviation or the shortened word for teaspoon is TSP. As we go along, we're going to be reading 2 cups. So we're going to have to come over and find our cup measurement, and that's right here. We have 1/2 cup, and we can match these measurements up to the tools that we're using. We have 1/4 a cup of raisins, 1 TSP or teaspoon of honey, 1/4 TSP or teaspoon of rice wine vinegar, and 1/2 TSP or teaspoon of kosher salt. All right, let's begin. So the first thing that we're going to need is we're going to need to measure out our 1/4 cup of raisins. So I'm going to come over here. So on the bottom I've written 1/4 cup, just like our sign for our raisins. We're able to match 1/4 cup. So we're going to now measure out 1/4 of a cup of raisins into this bowl. I hope my tea kettle starts to whistle here soon because I'm ready for my hot water. I've got my water. Do you hear it? Let's go on into the kitchen because we need to put 1/4 a cup of hot water into my liquid measuring cup. So let's come on over and I will turn this off. All right. So let's see if we can find 1/4 marker in here. Do you see the 1/4 marker? It's way, 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 way down here. 1/4. So this is, remember that this is a step that your mom or dad is going to have to help you with. Okay, so now we'll take this in and we need to put our hot water into our raisins and let them sit until we are ready to put them into our recipe. So I'm going to very carefully pour my hot water in. And we're just going to let these sit. So the next thing that I am going to need is I'm going to need my 2 cups of shredded carrots that we shredded a little bit earlier. So 2 cups. So we're going to find the cup measurement down here. And this is 1 cup. So we need 2 of these of our carrots. One. And 2. We need 1/2 of a cup of pineapple. So we need to find our 1/2, or our 1/2, 1 out of 2 pieces cup measurer. And this says 1/2. 1/2 cup. Got our raisins soaking here. We need 1 TSP. And you guys remember that TSP is the abbreviation for teaspoon. So we're going to come over and we're going to look. And you have to really look. This says 1/4 TSP. So that's not what we're looking for. This says 1/2 or 1/2 TSP. So this is what we're looking for our rice wine vinegar. We need 1 TSP for our honey, and here is my 1. Everybody's will look a little bit different at home, and this is kind of hard to see. It's etched in there, but it's there. Honey, ooh, this is going to be tricky to get out. Already got our vinegar in. Now we need 1/4 TSP or teaspoon of salt. This is my 1/4 TSP of salt, teaspoon. Raisins should be ready, and we don't actually want the water, the hot water in our salad. We just wanted those to sit for a little bit, and we're going to put them into our salad. So I have a slotted spoon here, just like you guys use at school for sifting work, but this is for getting the raisins out of the water. I forgot to tell you that it's very important before you do any sort of cooking lesson that you wash your hands. And I did wash my hands before I started this, but I forgot to show you guys, so I'm sure you will remember to wash your hands before you do any sort of cooking. Okay, we have all of our ingredients in our bowl, and now we get to do the fun part and mix it all together. It's bright and colorful and healthy. There's all sorts of vitamins in here. Oh boy. I wonder if you guys will have this with your lunch today. Maybe you made enough to share with your family. Okay. Our carrot and raisin salad is all ready to eat. I hope that you guys enjoy this salad as much as I do. Have a great day.